Are you okay? I'm so tired. As I'm
I
about
can
to.
see eye bugs.
You can see my eye bags.
Yes.
I have eye bags.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, I can see these lines around your eyes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Is it very obvious?
It's not that obvious, but you have eye bugs.
Yeah, I have eye bags. Okay. I'm gonna give you a little bit of kilishi. Take. I'm gonna eat the rest of the kilishi.
This spicy tea is so good.
It's good, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
You want more?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me chew on this.
Okay.
Are you good?
What is it?
There's a little bit more here.
Okay.
This thing is very poisonous.
How?
Don't ever eat it. It's meant to remove the air from the kilishi. Yeah. Throw this in the bin. Okay. Hi guys. You want to say gossip for a living? Oh boy. Gossip pay pass your papa work. You going here? Gossip pay pass your papa work. Let me tell you, what thing will they make from gossip? If they share them among your extended family, all of them are go earn like 100k every month, and una no go poor. Gossip. Hey, two baba don't give person belle. Wicked people. No wonder two baba talk say una brain don't fry like fried egg. Some of una no even get fried brain because if they open your head, nothing inside to fry. Nothing inside to fry. Facebook people start buying stars. I'm going to mute Facebook. Now see they go, they see me, they don't go hear me until they buy star. In fact, I want to hold them ransom now. Facebook, buy star, oh. Eh? You want to hear gist, but you don't want to buy star. Someone say you don't dry, you waiting happen. Now your papa way near me, now make me dry now. No, say your papa. Your papa be like person way if they catch him, say they want use and do juju. If they call him name, the money where they the people we want use and do juju pocket go begin to disappear. In own juju now, instead of bring money na pickpocket juju. You never hear pickpocket juju before. They call him name. Waiting me the guy. Where the guy? Make I call him. Make I even call him. Make I. Hey, where the guy? They don't run. Chai. Oh no, you have run away. Once they call his name, say, let's imagine say his name na Lati. Say Baba Lati, oh, they don't they see small coins where they their pocket they go. The worst type of jazz. Anyway, for the rest of you we gather to hear gossip, welcome. If you are on TikTok, share the video. If you are on YouTube, share the video. If you are on Facebook, share the video. If you are watching me on Instagram, very soon we will give you badges that people will be buying. You see, to be very honest, you want to see me? Okay. What happened? So what happened now? Do I have to call someone? I was trying to help them fix the kitchen. Is she almost done?
Yes.
Okay, tell her I'm calling Samuel now. Sorry guys, something was blocked in my wife's kitchen. So I went and I did like this. I can't go spoil everything. So me where I want help, I don't turn to person with spoil kitchen to make I call my plumber now. My plumber name na Samuel and a pastor. This is my plumber and a pastor. Just watch. Someone said my cap is fine. Oh yes, buy direct. Buydirectusa.com. I'll tell you about them. Let me finish calling my plumber. This is my plumber. I know they pick my call these days. Buy direct from USA.com. Buy direct from USA.com. Anything you want from the USA, car, house, human being, anything you're looking for from the USA, that's it. Buy direct from USA.com. One word, buy, B-U-Y, direct, D-I-R-E-C-T, from, F-R-O-M, USA, 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 dot, and com is C-O-M. Fen you lo do, make a spell and fauna. So, plumber no pick my call. We don't enter trouble now. The whole thing they leak. So guys, welcome back. Sorry about it. We're talking about Two-Face, Idibia, the fried brains, the pregnant banker, and Annie Idibia. But before we go any further, buy direct from USA.com. Like I said, with that, you can get anything you want from the USA, from little household equipment that you can't get in Nigeria to something as big as a car or farm equipment. You can get it. Somebody's calling me. Hello. Good evening, sir. Yes, I'm live. I don't take calls. I actually charge money for taking calls. So why don't you send me a text to make things easier for the two of us? Okay, sir? All right, please. One day, if you call me, I charge $100 for 30 minutes for personal things. Personal things is you want to talk to me about your wife, $100. Business, $250K an hour. Okay. So lovers of Amebo, everybody gather here. And first of all, I want to report all of you to yourselves. When I heard no correct to Kilon Shein, what thing they do now? Why not they rejoice when una they hear say another person who wants spoil? Why una they rejoice? And they look all of una one by one. Why? Imaginary pregnant banker, all of una don't they happy say, God don't catch two baba. Hey, but Two-Face too not try into you know, you get the kind of rumor where they go bring about you, the rumor no go gone. But because Two-Face too in the past, in don they help populate the earth, that's why this kind of rumor too they gone. So even though I dey vex with the people where they gather the rumor, it's also an opportunity to look at my friend and brother and say, you know, for yourself. Even though we know say this one a rumor, because they say there are rumors of wars and rumors of famine and rumors of natural disasters, but this one na rumor. Make una let rest. Now, all the uncle bloggers, Annie Idibia is enabling Two-Face, Uncle BC. By the way, BC, I like and respect you. Don't think I'm taking a shot at you. I saw your poster, me, Simply Vic and Taste Buds in the London Underground station. They put your poster at Bagada. You were there looking bigidi, talking about your gender activism and all that. And it's nice to see a Nigerian. It's nice to see a Nigerian. It's nice to see a Nigerian representing. However, Annie is an enabler. Annie is an enabler. Annie is an enabler. It's no good make you put mouth inside person marriage. Oh. Make I tell you. The waiting you think say you no go take for marriage. You go take another thing way bad past that thing, but from another angle. So all of you where they talk say, oh, Annie Idibia they enable am. Annie Idibia enable am. Make una face una own marriage. Oh. Yule Doche. My only problem with Yule Doche now the way you take package himself and the constant coming to social media to seek social media gratification. Na him put Yule Doche for a place where I'm not really happy. Baba, you give person belle, you give am belle. You want marry new wife, marry new wife. You don't hear make Messi Aigbe husband talk. When I don't hear say make Messi Aigbe husband talk. Am I still breaking up? No, it's not my network. My battery was down. Oh. Oh no. My battery was down, so there was an announcement. Let me check again. I might have to restart on Instagram. Let me check how bad it is. My battery was down, so again, I might have to restart on Instagram. Let me check how bad it is. Is it better now? My battery was down, so again, I might have to restart on Instagram. All right, if it's clear now, it's okay. So back to what I was saying, yeah. A lot of people are throwing shades at Annie, saying, oh, Annie is enabling him. You need to understand the dynamics of marriage. The biggest problem we have in this world is Hollywood. Hollywood is the world's #1 problem because they take a scenario that might suit the American society. Sometimes it might not even suit the American society. They will just create a supposed scenario and implant it into your head as the scenario. Listen, I'm not supporting the Old Testament where women can chop stone because they no be V. I don't support that. Neither do I support the Nigerian system where women are pushed to the ground in the patriarchy system. I don't support that. But I also don't support the abroad system where women are the owners of men. IG is still breaking. All right, so I'm going to shut this down. Let me bring Simba on. Let me bring somebody on. So maybe if I have somebody on. Simba, where are you? I was bringing you on. You don't want to come on. It's not breaking. It's okay. Okay. So what I was saying is, and I want us all to talk about this. Do not for 1 second think the American system is good. Do not. It is also a try and error system. It's a system that they are also trying to fix. Am I clear? You see, it's easy to look at Idibia and the Nigerian system that he represents. And yes, the system is flawed. Yes, the system is not perfect, but neither is the Oyinbo system. Oh, let me tell you, I have a problem with the Oyinbo definition of relationship and marriage. And I have a problem with the Oyinbo definition of raising children. That one that you be raising children and the children become your gods. I have a problem with it too. That one that you live your entire life dedicated to raising children. I have a problem with it too. Someone said, am I not Oyinbo? Well, I'm half Oyinbo. My mother is European. My father is Nigerian. Both sides have advantages and both sides have disadvantages. I'm not going to dump the entire. Yes, African system has more disadvantages, to be honest. But we also need to understand that even the Oyinbo system has a lot of disadvantages. If you've ever lived abroad people come and they make abroad look like it's all heaven and earth. You're just walking on the street and packing money. It's not like that. I have people in many parts of the world who want to come home. Someone said, I like Oyinbo system. Maybe it works for you. I don't. I don't want to be in a relationship where if me and my wife quarrel, police will tell me to leave the house that I bought. I don't want to live in that system. I don't want to live in that system. I don't support that system. Many of you want me to. I also don't support the Nigerian system where a man divorces a wife and takes the children because the man owns the children. I don't support that either. You see, we all need to understand something, and we need to understand this very well, yeah? Many of you sitting down and judging Two-Face and Annie. Many of you are probably in broken marriages. Your marriages are not working. Many of you, let's tell ourselves the truth. Many of you, your husbands are depressed, but they cannot leave you. Especially you women who are saying, I will never take that. What Annie Macaulay is taking, I will never take it. Many of you, your husbands, either the husband don't leave you, carry you. There are some men that will carry their women and throw abroad just so that they'll be out of their sight. Especially rich men, and be sending them money regularly. Just be there, okay. Sort yourself out. Some will throw them there and abandon them as they don't tire for them. Pata pata. Someone said abroad system is a working system. It is a working system, but it also is a flawed system. It's not perfect. Men abroad are depressed. Men do not want to marry. Men are afraid of commitment. Imagine the nonsense. Me and my wife are fighting in the house that I bought. You will now come and you will now tell me to leave that house. I will not live in that system with you, first of all. Wait till they carry me good. And if I live in that system, we will rent. We are not buying anything. Any day we leave, we leave. And I will live in such a way that I can live tomorrow. Because I can only imagine how demoralized a man would be if he has to move out of his own home and continue paying the bills. My ex tried it now, that I'll be paying her rent. Me. I be street to shake bang, you know, go see from me. 50 kobo, you know, go see from me. Especially when, and to be honest, I love my kids and all, but my ex wanted me to be paying their bills and not be seeing them. No way, I wasn't going to do that. You can judge me all you want, but that's what made my mental health okay. That's why today my mental health is balanced. How about we will rent? We're not buying we ain't buying nothing. We will rent it. So if they say I should go out, I will go out, and when the rent expires, come and hold me where I'm staying. Someone said government go give her if you no give. No problem. That's why we'll not be there. Once we are there like this, anything happen, we move. Someone said 1 naira, you know, 1 naira, you know, go see. Say me. I have no problem. Now listen, I have no problem with paying my ex's bills. At least. But if things are done respectfully, not if you make it a man that is my responsibility. That's why you know that I'm irresponsible. More irresponsible, go. Because what you people don't understand is a man's mental health needs to be intact. I'm going to tell you a story. This happened to me. It was my daughter's birthday. My daughter, we're in court then. And it happened at a time when I didn't have much money. everything in my life then was upside down financially. Nigeria was in a recession. I'd lost a lot of my clients because of the recession. I'd also started fighting our daddies in the Lord, and the daddies in the Lord also made sure that I did not find work, and all that. And I was going through a lot. And it was my daughter's birthday, and the kids were supposed to appear in court. And I went to court, and I went with my younger sister. My younger sister said, it's your daughter's birthday today, buy her cake. And I was like, yeah, it would be a good thing to buy her cake, but I don't have money. My sister said, don't worry, I'll give you the money. We'll go and buy cake. So we drove. Now, we went to court. We were late, so we had to go to court. Then, because they were bringing in the kids and the judge wanted to see the kids, they now stepped down the matter and said, okay, we'll reconvene by 2 p.m. So my sister was like, yes, good opportunity. Let's go and buy cake. I was shy. I didn't have money. How much was the cake? Like 10K. And I didn't have 10K then. So my sister said, don't worry, you pay me back whenever you have money, blah, 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 blah. I followed her reluctantly. She was the one driving. We went to one place, I think in City Mall, and there were nice cakes. Really, so it was our 15K. Really nice cake. We bought the cake and took it to court. You understand? So, of course, my kids were upset with me. Yeah, because their mother must definitely have told them a lot of stuff about me. So when we're done, I was like, it's your birthday. Come and take cake. My daughter said no, that she doesn't want cake. No, my daughter didn't exactly say she didn't want cake. So, the king would look in mama's eye. The mother said no. You're not giving cake. You not give her cake. I said, now, wow. So went to bring the cake from the car. Her lawyer now reversed the car and we now put the cake inside the lawyer's car. Cake, I not get the money. Do you know that day I was reversing? I don't hold anything against the kids, though. I was reversing that day, my car. And there was a pole. Now, that was the only functional car we had in the house. My Range Rover by that time was getting old. The AC had stopped working. We had fixed it and fixed it and fixed it. Then it had some electrical problem that cost me like 400 and something K that time. And the car was in the mechanic for like 2 months. And that 400K, the moment they fixed it, the car came back home. 3 months later, I started developing that same problem again. So the Range Rover was basically grounded. My wife's car, Stacebot's car, was brand new. So that was the only car we had. My Camry was old and it looked like an Uber. So the only other car we had then was Stacebot's car that was brand new. So that was the only car that we're using to at least carry body small, say things not too hard. Do you know, with what happened that day, after seeing my kids and after that, I was reversing the car. And I was reversing fast and there was a pole inside court. And people were hitting the car and I could not hear them. And the car was doing pah, 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 and I could not hear it. And somebody will hear you. I just stepped, as in, I had zoned out. I almost crashed the only car in my house that was functional. I now sat down with myself. I said, I want to help these kids. I want to be there for them. But I can't be there for them if I'm not okay. I can't give them what I don't have. I am not mentally and emotionally stable. And the more I try to fight for them, the more I try to... Someone said the system protects women. The system does not protect women. The system bullies men. Yes, it protects women, but it goes beyond that. So I sat down that day and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do this again. I'm not going to go and look for the kids again. It was a hard choice I had to make. I'm not going to go and look for the kids again. If they want to reach out to me, I send them my email, my phone number. They have my email, they have my phone number. They want to reach out, but I'm not going to go and reach out to them. Everybody was like, oh, Daddy Freeze, what you're doing is wrong. Blah, 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 blah. I said, no. So imagine I had reversed that day, hit that pole in court. I now have to repair court pole, repair the only car that is functional in my house. For what? For what? So that in the future, the children will know that I fought for them? Seriously? Many men in Nigeria have mental health issues that are not addressed. Sorry, many men generally. And all you need is a bad marriage or a bad relationship. To be very honest, the issues my ex had was probably because I moved on. Me, if something no dey work, I know they like for some. You know they work. We are not working. Do you understand? Why must I stay and mourn? Okay, society says we should stay and mourn. Okay, me, I'm not doing what the society says we should do. I'm thinking of me. Because for me to be useful to anyone, I have to be useful to myself first. I don't want to go in too much into the story, but that was my turning point. Do I regret it? Absolutely not. I miss my kids, but I'm happier. I'm sound. I'm okay. I learned, because what her ploy was to use the kids to get to me, and it was working to the point where I almost had an accident. Your mental health as a man is very important. And I'm sorry, abroad is not going to help you. Abroad will help your wife and her mental health. Abroad will put the kids first. And abroad is going to put you last. So if you're a man, think things through properly. No be every kind of woman that they carry go abroad. You get marriages, we go work for Nigeria, but you no go work for abroad. Learn to know the difference. Someone said it's not being selfish at the same time. Sometimes you need to be selfish. You need to be. You see, let me tell you, if you can't be selfish in certain instances, you will be consumed by trying to help others. I was watching Better Call Saul. Who has seen Better Call Saul, the series on Netflix? Saul loves his brother Chuck so much. I'll be waiting with the guy name. But the brother doesn't care about him. Do you know Saul could have committed Chuck to a mental facility? It's me, I don't commit them since. Me say I know say you don't like me and your life in my hand. I go use you do pepon perepon. I go use you play different keys. That's why I thank God that nobody way I no like life in my hand. The tune where I go use your life play. If the same way they begin dance to that tune and Makosa dance, it go be. Pepon perepon. Now, see, Chuck refused to commit him to a mental home. Better Call Saul. It's a spin-off from Breaking Bad. You see, Saul loved his brother so much, but guess what? His brother plotted to ruin him. Me, if I be Saul, I don't go think of that my brother first. Maybe it's not the Christian thing to do. Maybe the Bible teaches us otherwise as Christians. And that's why maybe I shouldn't teach this, because I don't like teaching what goes against scripture. But right now we're having a conversation. Yeah? There's one thing I want to let you know about love your neighbor as yourself. For you to love your neighbor, you must love yourself. Most people say love your neighbor as yourself. If the love you have for yourself is you want to drink sniper, how well can you love your neighbor? You look yourself inside mirror, you go buy sniper where you go drink. What love do you have in your heart for your neighbor? I'm asking you. So, a broad mentality and a broad lifestyle doesn't favor the men. It puts men in a position of slavery. It puts men in a position where women can walk over them. You know? And it's not good. So those of you who are abroad, some of you, your husbands are with you because they have nowhere to go. If they leave, they lose everything. They lose the kids, they lose the house. So they are with you, managing you. They are depressed. They are sad. Sorry, my network was flickering again. You see, many people, someone said if Annie they abroad, she for don't dump to Baba. Let me tell you what probably would have happened. Annie would have left him. His career would have been over because he would not have had the mental health to even have a career. And the kids would end up, you see, abroad gives you the illusion that they know what they are doing. Let me tell you, abroad too, na trial and error. It's just that their own trial and error, they know they do am inside suffer. Their own trial and error, they know they do am inside trenches. Many of you who are abroad and are laughing at, oh, Annie two-face, oh, Annie is enabling him, Annie is doing this, Annie is doing this, Annie is doing this. Let me tell you something. Do you know what two-face is tolerating with Annie? You are not there in the marriage with them. You know the way where Annie gets, where they give Baba? The two of them, they work their relationship out until the day two-face raise hand, say, no do again. Or Annie raise hand, say, she no do again. Allow them to sort their issues. You are not there with them. The reason why we could all weigh in on you, Lady Oche's own, was the wife said she does not support polygamy. And you went all over the place talking plenty. If you had kept quiet, maybe the first time people for laugh small, put mouth, everybody go down, go your own way. It takes a woman like Annie to tame Two-Face, and it takes a man like Two-Face to tame Annie. The two of them fit themselves. The two of them understand themselves. The two of them enable each other. The two of them comfort each other. The two of them, they work. It's very good to be a man in Nigeria. Things work for you. Things work in your favor. You get away with a lot. Right now abroad, if you and your wife they do, and your wife says stop, and you continue, they go talk, say you force am, and if you go jail. Stories there of men will go jail. There was a story I was reading about the woman actually allowed her husband to do. Boy say, Baba, when you want pour, no pour. The husband just they ride the thing, they go, just pour. Now they say they give him right to do. They no give him right to pour. Baba still go jail. If you ask me, a very big nonsense be that. Woman where you with him never file for divorce. You woman where you with him, you see, you cannot use law to tame human nature. Like say, they tell you, say, if you want peace, if you must first peace 3 seconds, then stop for 10 minutes, then continue. You go nearly run mad. You think you feel hold on? Or make them make law, say after 10 o'clock, nobody will use toilet. Toilet never hook you before. You see, you need to understand that their emotions, there's instinct, there's chemistry and biology. Human beings cannot just, they're not robots. If you have a what is it called? A flight plan, a properly structured flight plan. You know, when the plane gets to each leg in the trip, the plane will turn. If the plane is, let me tell you what happened to me the other day. I got out of Abuja, turned, ran into bad weather, the worst weather I've seen. Bidi bidi, bada bada bada. I shall begin to ride the weather, Now I could not even get on the flight plan. So I shall avoid flying and avoiding the weather. It was illegal because I could not have been given, if I was contacting the ATC, that's the air traffic control, they would not have been able to give me those plenty headings. I just they look the waiting they call them the weather in front of me. I go turn, enter here. You get one, the weather was closing in. I entered inside, the weather closing on top me. Baga, go, go, go. By the time I came out, I now saw there was now no more turbulence, everywhere was okay. I now go back to begin the input the flight plan. Do you know that the plane changed the headings accordingly from where I was? All I had to do was turn to the next leg. Once I was able to get on the next leg, the purple line came in. I knew I was on the path. I just activated the flight plan. And the plane began to follow that flight plan, turn where it's supposed to turn. But you see, human beings are not like that. You cannot tell a human being how to feel some morning you go wake up, Baba go do you like this. Some morning you go wake up, Baba no go answer you. It's impossible to put a human being on a schedule, on a flight plan. It's impossible. Someone said, we are really missing the fact that Nigerian women stay in terrible marriages. Oh yes, understood. Oh yes, but I can tell you the truth, Annie is not in a terrible marriage. I talk to Annie from time to time. Annie is not in a terrible marriage. Annie is in a regular marriage that has regular issues. Or you think me and Taste Boss don't have our own issues? So you need to understand that Annie is not in a Annie no be the kind of woman we go suffer inside marriage. Annie a strong woman. Oh. She not go take nonsense. And Two-Face is gentle. So he's not the kind of, he just will have his own Two-Face issues and she'll have her own Annie issues. My problem is not them. My problem is the people who are so willing to quickly jump out and say yes. Someone say you be pilot, I'm a simulator pilot. So some of us are so quick to jump into the arena with them and judge. And let me tell you, if you truly took a look at your life, you would realize that your life is not perfect. Someone asked me the other day, said, Daddy Freeze, have you reached where you looked forward, where you are now? Is this where you wanted to be? Of course not. I wanted to have done more. I wanted to have been more. But life happened. However, I am not in a place where I hate my life. I love my life. I have achieved. I believe I've achieved. But I've not achieved all I wanted to achieve at my age. But I don't believe I'm an underachiever. You see, everyone has one or two more things they would have liked to work in another way in their marriages. As long as the marriage is not bad to the point where you are tired and you want to leave, don't let family speak on your behalf. You know what you want. There's no pregnant banker anywhere. Two-Face came out and denied the rumor and said their brains were fried. Yes, If you are so quick to jump into the arena, yes, we're all guilty. Some of us enjoy having these conversations, and I cannot remove myself from the people that enjoy having all these conversations, because the conversations are available conversations. But you've got to be able to give allowance for the fact that human beings are the ones involved in this relationship, and they're trying their possible best to work things out. I wouldn't want many of us, some of us, I look at my people abroad. Maybe they don't have the insecurity Nigeria has. Maybe they have bigger houses and can have access to newer cars for peanuts. Put $1,000 down every month and walk away with the best car you can get. You understand? But I don't envy them. Abroad for me is where you go visiting, not where you live. I can't live abroad. Some of us, Nigeria is working for us. The only problem is the insecurities and the blah, 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 blah. But it's a system I'm used to. I'm not used to the abroad system. And I'm not used to a system where men are bullied. And I can never be used to it. You understand? I can never be used to a system where men are put down. Where the man, I'm not saying the man should be the head of the family and dominate, blah, blah, blah. No. But the man should also not be the tail of the family. Many of you are abroad. Nobody has given you that reality check. Some of your husbands are depressed. They tell you they love you. They follow you to church every Sunday. They pray with you. But deep down, they are depressed. Nigerian system favors men. Abroad system favors women. Am I a woman? Why am I going to where favors woman? Won't it be sensible for me to stay where I'm favored or my gender is favored? Does it not make sense? It's not stupidity for me to go to where my gender is not favored. So someone said, can you talk about pilot simulator? It's called flight simulator. You can learn how to fly a plane and then fly. My simulator has all the maps, all the airports, you understand, and all that. We'll talk about that some other day. But that's my message for you all today. Thank God for what you have. If you are abroad and you're a woman, try to appreciate your husband. He is being shortchanged. Trust me, any man who is married abroad is not getting the full value of his wife or the family. Because if he asks for more, the wife will change him for him, and before you know it, he'll be homeless. So he's lost his masculinity, or he has traded his masculinity. Some people tell you not true. I'm telling you the truth. Someone said, you try and appreciate women. I appreciate my wife. But some of you some of you are demanding more appreciation than you are worth. Appreciate your husband, appreciate your wife. If not, your daughters will not see husband to marry you in that abroad where you are. Your daughters will not see husband to marry. Someone said, not all cases. Oh, not all cases. Yeah, some women actually appreciate men. But to be very honest, some men don't even know that they are not appreciated. They've lived in a bad system for so long. Stupidity has become normal for them. They don't know. My sister here, Ibis Love Haven, I see how she appreciates her husband. I see how she puts herself on the floor for him, even though she lives in Canada. The husband is enjoying. Some men are not enjoying that too. And also, when a man and a woman are both providers, it tips the natural scale, the natural balance. I'm not saying it's wrong for both men and women to be providers, but it also comes with its own disadvantages. A woman cannot listen to you and make you feel like, you see, a man is about his ego. European world, America, Canada, they will tame that your ego, not realizing that your ego is part of your character. Is too much of it is not good. The way an Igbo man will tell his woman that I own you, open that leg, and they carry you to family meeting. The family people say, is he feeding you? You say yes, and then go home and open the leg. That's the judgment. That's also extreme. I remember a friend of mine who the husband wanted to be arranging every time, to the point where she had 6 children. The guy stays still, want to arrange, they go. They can't carry them and go family meeting. See as they judge the matter. The family say, is he feeding you? Is he buying you clothes? Or yeah, go home and open the leg. They said, no, but she has had so many children. Now the man say, it's true, you two want to kill her with children. I think it's time you two took a younger wife. See as they, of the matter where they judge, which one favor the woman? Open leg after 7 children, or may they marry a younger wife. Now the judgment where they come to be that the man is winning. Abroad, that ego, that one is excessive. The one abroad is also excessive. There has to be a balance. There has to be somewhere where a man's ego can actually come out without being overbearing. Someone said that Igbo man will learn to adjust when he goes abroad. That's the problem. So that's why he will not go abroad. Because he doesn't want to adjust. Abroad, I know women that have not opened their leg for their husband for 2 years. And nothing where the husband fit do. He get where he go too shout, they go drive and come out the house. So he just did there. Him and in Vaseline. Him and in Lux medicated soap. Him and once in a while olive oil. Anything where he find. Now him and that thing. Now life be that. Now nonsense be that one, no be life. And any day when he go cheat, they go break up the marriage and give everything to the woman unto say na him go cheat. That man, they live like walking prisoner. The day the man told me his story, I nearly cried for him. I told him, I said, brother, I cannot tell you to come back to Nigeria because you don't have your papers. I cannot tell you to find girlfriend because your whole life will end. If you're in Nigeria, you just find one small girl they arrange. Let me tell you, God self no go follow you vex. You get wife, we no open out for you for 2. My wife no open out for me for 2 years. Now me and my side chick go they do this live. Now me and my side chick, now so we go sit down like my side chick go sit down near me. The 2 of us go they do live. You don't know anything. Open the Bible for me. I will show you that Abraham had side chick. David, Solomon, they all had side chick. I get wife, we no open out for me 6 months, 1 year, 2, 6 months. I'm gonna work out with my side chick for public. I go introduce her, say, hello everyone, have you met my side chick? This is my side chick. Nonsense where they go take for abroad. They don't born you and make you try for Niger. They don't born you. They don't born your mama make you try that kind of nonsense. You they mad. But abroad, everything go be okay. It's a woman's world. May we not live in a world that does not favor our gender. If you marry a woman that is wicked, if you live abroad and you marry a good woman, you will enjoy the abroad. If you live abroad with a bad woman, it's better for you to go to jail. They released one man from prison. The man went out and broke the police car in front of the police station. I mean, in the front of the prison. They carry him back. They say, why? He say, they go back, go meet his wife. Say, this prison, he prefer him to die in wife. Say, they lock him back. It's a true story. Google it. So I end my story here. I'm going to come live later on tonight. I have so much to discuss. We're putting together a team show by popular demand. I'll discuss this and more when I come back at 11 o'clock. I love you all. See you later. God bless you. Bye. Hey, phone don't die. You chai. Make it no vex. So let me just plug this phone in. Ah, thank God. At least make it a charge. Awesome. Buy stars. TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. How are you all doing? Buy stars. YouTube, God bless you guys. I love you all so much. 11:30, I'll be back. We have so much to talk about. I hope you learned something. This is not a gospel. I'm not preaching. I'm just sharing life experiences and hoping that you might pick something that might work for you. I love you all on TikTok. I love you all on YouTube. Facebook, I don't love you guys because you're not buying me stars. Buy stars. Yes, Timobi, we'll be discussing Timobi. We have a brand new Timobi for tomorrow. They'll be premiering by tomorrow, God willing. And the topic will be corruption, God willing. So all that will be sorted. Thank you. Somebody just bought a few stars. Buy more stars if you love Daddy Freeze. And if you want Daddy Freeze to be able to always bring good content, good premium content to you every single day of the week. Take care. God bless you. Love you all. Thank you, Facebook people, for buying stars. Thank you. I should have been announcing this. I'll have gotten more.